Om Namah Shivaya. A very warm welcome to our yoga class today. My name is Kaivalya. I'm staff here at Yoga Vidya in Bad Meinberg in Germany. And we'll be practicing a relatively gentle yoga class today. It's yoga for the back, so addressing back, shoulder, neck muscles in particular. And we'll be practicing a gentle version of the Yoga Vidya standard sequence. So as always, do take good care. You're very welcome to adapt any exercises as you wish so that you feel comfortable. Yeah, we'll be strengthening especially the back muscles a little bit and working on our flexibility. All right, so let's make a start. You can come into Shavasana, a very comfortable pose, lying on your back, taking the heels about mat width apart, the arms about at a 45-degree angle away from the body, palms facing up. If you feel that your lower back is feeling uncomfortable in this position, you can place cushions underneath your knees. So that's to especially relax the lower back. All right. So you can take a few really deep breaths here in Shavasana. Inhaling, the abdomen rises. Exhaling, the abdomen is sinking back down again. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Couple more breaths like that, and perhaps you have a feeling as if not only the abdomen is sinking down, but the entire body is melting into the mat. With each and every exhalation, there is a melting into the mat, a letting go. Let your breath flow very gently and freely again. Become aware of your feet, the soles of your feet, your ankle joints, your knee joints, your hip joints. Be aware of both legs lying on the mat. Be aware of the back of the body, the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulder blades on the mat. And be aware of the front of the body, your abdomen and your chest. Be aware of your fingertips, your fingers, palms, back of the hands, wrists, lower arms, elbow joints, upper arms, shoulder joints, shoulders and neck. Be aware of your head, the back of the head, heavy on the mat, feeling the weight of the head, and feeling the weight of the whole body on the mat, from the crown of your head to your fingertips and the soles of your feet. The whole body relaxed. The whole body relaxed. become aware of the whole body lying here on the mat. Deepen your breath. Once again, take a few really deep breaths down into the abdomen. Inhaling, belly rising. Exhaling, belly sinking down again. Wiggling toes and fingers. And perhaps stretching arms and legs. Give your body a full body stretch. And then bending one knee and then the other, hugging the knees into the body, rocking very gently from side to side. Gentle massage for your lower back. Just be aware of that part of your body. Breathing towards the back, in this case the lower back. And perhaps circling the knees a little bit. Changing directions if you are circling with your knees. And then turning onto your right side. Using your hands as you come up in a back-friendly way. Taking a cushion so that you can sit very comfortably for a few minutes. So if your knees are hovering up here, feel free to support both knees with a cushion, okay? So just make sure that you're really comfortable in your seated position. We'll start with a norm. So just ensuring that you're bringing length into the spine, sending the breastbone forwards and upwards, the shoulder blades down and back, crown of the head moving upwards. Shoulders, hands and arms are relaxed. Once again, connect with your breath. Deep inhalation all the way down into the abdomen. And exhaling completely. Inhaling for Om. Sahana vavatu sahanau bhunaktu saha viryam karavavahai tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Once again, Om Namah Shivaya. So let's start. We'll start with a couple of gentle pranayamas. So a couple of rounds of Kapalabhati, very activating breathing exercise. If you're not yet that familiar with it, feel free to place one hand on your abdomen. With Kapalabhati, we're emphasizing the exhalation. So it's a strong exhalation. You're pulling the abdomen inwards and upwards. And then you're relaxing the abdomen so that the breath can flow inwards in a passive way. Okay, so I'll just show you briefly. You're breathing through the nose. Okay, make sure every time you're really relaxing the abdomen. Okay, so let's start with a couple of rounds. Ensuring that your spine is long. Feel free to close your eyes. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling completely. Inhaling comfortably for the first round through the nose and exhale, 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 emptying the lungs completely. Enjoying that brief pause between the breaths. And then inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. And when you're ready, inhale comfortably. And retain your breath. You can use Mula Bandha, pulling the pelvic floor muscles inwards and upwards very gently. The spine is long. During the retention, bringing the awareness to the abdomen, visualizing an inner sun of bright light. Only retain the breath as long as it's comfortable. Exhaling. Let the breath flow for a few moments. Visualizing that bright inner sun in your abdomen. Preparing for our second round. Inhaling deeply, spine long. Exhaling completely, spine stays long. Inhaling comfortably, begin. So, 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 emptying the lungs completely. Brief pause. Inhaling completely. Exhaling completely. Inhaling comfortably. For the retention, if you wish, gentle Mula Bandha, spine is long. During the retention, you're now taking that light from the abdomen down to the spine, the bottom end of your spine. Let that light travel upwards. That spine now, a column of light. The light arriving in your head, filling your head and radiating outwards. Kapalabhati, the shining skull. Only retain the breath as long as it's comfortable. Let the breath flow freely when it needs to flow. Keeping the awareness in your headspace, visualizing light. If you're comfortable in your seated position, feel free to stay like that. Otherwise, do adjust the pose. We're going to continue with alternate nostril breathing, a little bit of Anuloma Viloma. So for that, you can place your left hand in Vishnu, in Chin Mudra. So play the tips of your index fingers and thumb touching, and the right hand in Vishnu Mudra. So curling your index finger, your middle finger inwards, and you're going to be using your thumb and your ring finger to very gently close each nostril alternately. So yeah, just prepare your hands in the mudras. If the rhythm I'm announcing is not comfortable for you, feel free to adjust the rhythm to a comfortable one. All right? Okay. And let's make a start. Feel free to close your eyes. The spine is long, the chest and the heart space wide open. Taking up your right hand, closing the right nostril, inhaling left. Closing both nostrils for the retention. The spine is long, the right elbow close to the body, and your right shoulder relaxed. Opening the right nostril, in, exhaling. Inhaling right. Closing both nostrils. Body relaxed. Forehead smooth. Right shoulder in particular relaxed. Opening the left hand side, exhaling left. Inhaling left. Retaining the breath, closing both nostrils. Continue like that. Opening the right nostril. Exhaling, let the breath flow out smoothly, evenly and completely. Inhaling right. Retain. The entire body relaxed, spine upright. Exhaling left, smoothly, evenly, gently. Inhaling left. Retaining the breath. Bringing your awareness to the point between the eyebrows, the third eye. You can visualize a bright light here. Exhaling right. Completely exhaling. And inhaling right. Fairly swiftly. Retain the breath. Awareness at the point between the eyebrows, the third eye, Agnya Chakra. Visualizing a bright light here. Exhaling left, a smooth and even flow, exhaling completely, and inhaling left fairly swiftly. Retain your breath. Awareness at the point between the eyebrows. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Towards the point between the eyebrows. Retain your breath. Comfortable retention. Shoulders relaxed. Spine upright. Exhaling left. Using the full 8 seconds. Inhaling. Retain the breath. Visualizing that bright light, the point between the eyebrows. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Retain the breath. Final retention. Awareness at the point between the eyebrows. And finishing with an exhalation on the left-hand side, taking your time. You can place the hand on your knee or thigh. Keep that awareness at the point between the eyebrows. Visualizing a bright light here. Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. Very harmonizing breathing exercise. Working with the energies of the sun and the moon. The left and the right, the male and the female energies within us. All right, then let's start. So you can come onto your mat. Let's do a little bit for our shoulders and neck initially. So come to stand on your mat, your feet about hip width apart, feet parallel. And we'll just be pulling our shoulders up towards the ears. So make a tiny, tiny and tight neck, tiny, tight neck. Keep on breathing here, keep on breathing. And with the next exhalation, gently let those shoulders melt down. And with that, any tension is also melting away. Once again, inhale, draw the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Tiny, tiny, tight neck. Keep on breathing here. Tiny neck. And with your next exhalation, let those shoulders melt down, rotating down and back, opening the chest. Very well done. Okay. And place your right hand on the right side of your head. And you're now going to very gently push against your head, and at the same time the head is pushing into your palm, into the hand. So you're building up a little tension here. You'll feel your neck muscles. Keep on breathing. Hold it here for a few more moments. And exhale, release. The other side. So placing the left hand onto your left temple, side of the head. Once again, the hand is pushing towards the head and the head is pushing into the hand. So the head is actually staying straight. Keep on breathing here. Feel your neck muscles here. And then exhale, release. We'll also do that towards the front, so taking both hands to the forehead. Push again, once again, with your head into the palms, with the hands towards the head. Keep on breathing here. Exhale, release. Interlocking your fingers, placing those at the back of the head, and pushing the head once again into the hands, hands in towards the head. Keep on breathing here. Taking the elbows wide, chest open. Keep breathing towards the neck muscles here. Well done. Final breath here. Exhale, release. Or maybe there's a feeling of a little bit more softness in the neck and shoulder area now. Then let's do a gentle version of Surya Namaskara. So I'll be joining you for first couple of rounds. So come to the front end of your mat. Maybe you can just go back a tiny bit with your mat, with the whole mat. Thank you. Come to stand in Tadasana. Feet about hip width apart. Pubic bone gently forwards and upwards, tailbone down, tucking the tailbone under. Chest wide open, rolling the shoulders back. Connect with the back of the head. Feel as if that is pushing against a wall behind you. You're creating length, you're sending the crown of the head upwards. Visualizing tiny weights at your fingertips, so your hands, your arms are relaxed. Inhale here. As you exhale, you place your palms together in front of the chest. Namaste. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, bending your knees as you come into a very gentle forward bend. Place your hands to the left and right of your feet. Inhale, right foot back. Sprinter. Retain your breath. Exhaling into cat. Inhaling, cow. Tuck your toes under. Exhaling into a down dog. Inhale, left knee on the mat, right foot between the hands, sprinter. Exhaling into a gentle forward bend. Inhaling, knees bent, come up with a straight back, reaching up, open yourself. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, do bend the knees, come down, gentle forward bend. Inhale, left foot back, sprinter. Retain on all fours. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Tucking the toes under, exhaling into a down dog. Inhale, right knee on the mat, left foot forwards. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhaling, do bend the knees, come up with a straight back all the way. Exhaling, arms down. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right. Retain all fours. Exhaling, cat. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling into a down dog. Inhale, left knee on the mat, right foot forward. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhale up, straight, strong back. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale left. Retain the breath on all fours. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhaling into down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale up. Exhale forward and down. Inhale. Retain on all fours. Exhale, round back. Inhale, cow. Tucking the toes under, exhaling into dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, straight back up. And exhale, release the arms. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Do bend the knees. Inhale, left. Retain on all fours. Exhale, round back. Inhale, cow. Lift the head. Exhaling into down dog. The spine is long. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right. Retain all fours. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhaling into down dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, left. Retain on all fours. Exhale, round back. Inhale, lift the head. Exhaling into down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, down. Final 2 rounds. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right. Retain the breath on all fours. Exhale, round back and cat. Inhale, cow. Exhaling into a down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left. Inhale with a straight back all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Final round. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, left foot back. Retain all fours. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhaling into down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. You can take your feet a little further apart. Do close your eyes if you wish. And just relax for a few moments here in a standing position. Becoming aware of the body from the inside out. Feel that energy in the form of warmth, prana flowing, flooding your body. Perhaps there's a tingling somewhere in the body, perhaps in the fingertips. Or perhaps you're just aware of that feeling of warmth, of that feeling of being alive. Prana which is flowing through your body, each and every cell. Place your feet once again about hip width apart, Tadasana. sending the crown of the head upwards. With the next exhalation, we're going to roll down. So taking the chin to the chest and then let yourself roll down. The knees are very soft as you roll down vertebra by vertebra. Place your hands on the mat to the left and right of your feet. And now you walk back with your feet, very gently walking back. Coming once again in a comfortable down dog for your inversion. So bend the knees, really bend the knees, and send your sitting bones all the way up. So you're bringing extra length into the spine. Keep those knees bent for a moment. Breathe here, as if you're going to send the chest towards the floor. Sitting bones all the way up. And then very gently you can guide the heels towards the floor, towards the mat. Keeping that length in the spine. Keep on breathing. Both palms fully connected with the floor, the fingers wide. 3 deep breaths here in your inversion, in your down dog. Enjoying that length in the spine. One last breath here. And then walk back to your hands with the feet. Small steps. Coming into a forward bend once again. Bend the knees as you roll up vertebra by vertebra. You're pulling the abdomen inwards. The belly button towards you. Head is heavy, arms are heavy. And the head is the last thing you're lifting up. So come back up to standing in Tadasana. Then come to lie on your back, Shavasana, for a moment. Simply watch your breath for a few moments, that steady flow, that steady coming and going of the breath, that very gentle movement of the abdomen. And let that breath be your guide for this practice, your indicator. If that breath is no longer flowing in a steady, even flow, it's probably time to come out of a pose or to adjust. So do take care of yourself as we now continue with our practice, with our asanas. First one, a supported shoulder stand. So bending your knees, placing the feet about relatively close to your buttocks. And then grabbing your cushion, which is hopefully fairly nearby. Lifting your hips up and placing the cushion underneath your lower back. Yeah, very good. Okay. And then lifting one leg up and then the other. So coming into a gentle supported shoulder stand. You can keep the arms on the mat if you like, palms facing up. That's usually opening the shoulders and the chest a little more. Do adjust the pose so that it really is comfortable. So those legs are almost staying up effortlessly, yeah? There's no much doing here. So finding a comfortable, gentle inversion here, arriving in your supported shoulder stand. Once again, you can bring your awareness to the breath, just noticing that steady flow and whether that's any different now that your legs are pointing upwards. Relaxing the toes, the feet. Also the jaws are soft, the tongue is relaxed, the forehead is smooth. Almost scanning your body from the inside out just to check whether there's any body parts which you can let go of. With every exhalation, there's a constant letting go. If at any point you wish to come out of a pose, feel free to do so by yourself. Otherwise, stay in the pose for another minute, watching the breath, steady flow, that coming and going of the breath. And then prepare to come out of the pose. Exhale, bend one knee and then the other. Place those feet back down on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips up, taking that cushion out from underneath the body. Keep those feet on the mat. The heels are relatively close to the buttocks and the feet are hip width apart. Feet and knees hip width apart. We're going to be practicing a dynamic shoulder bridge from here. So placing your arms alongside the body, palms facing down. Exhaling, you're going to push the lower back into the mat. And with the next inhalation, you're going to roll up into a shoulder bridge. So lifting the spine up from the tailbone all the way up. Keep on breathing here in your shoulder bridge. Keep the legs active. So sometimes the knees have a tendency to drift outwards. So you can visualize a ball which you're holding between the knees. So the legs are very active. Keep on breathing here. One last breath as you're lifting the hips all the way up. And then with the next exhalation, rolling back down, taking your time, vertebra by vertebra. Let's do that a few rounds dynamically. Inhaling up, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. And exhaling down. You can do that in your own rhythm. If you wish, you can also take the arms with you. Inhaling, lifting the arms all the way up and behind you, opening the front of the body, and exhaling down. Continue in your own rhythm. And remember that ball which you're holding between the knees. So legs are active. Really slowing that movement down. Vertebra by vertebra. Noticing each vertebra as you peel that off the mat. Either working with the arms or leaving the arms on the mat. You can decide. So you practice a couple more rounds here. Full awareness on the spine. Final round. And then you can let your feet slide out again, arriving in Shavasana. Taking the arms wide. Relax for a moment. Then place those feet back on the mat as before, so the heels are relatively close to the buttocks. This time you're going to take the arms outwards, so spreading them on the mat at about shoulder height, if that's comfortable for you, so at about shoulder height. And with the next exhalation, move both knees towards the right, coming into a twist. And if you wish, you can turn the head to the other side, so coming into a comfortable lying twist here. If you wish, close your eyes. And once again, you can use the exhalation to introduce more and more softness. Scanning the body. Ask yourself, are my jaws soft? Is my tongue relaxed in my mouth? Is my forehead smooth? Facial muscles soft and relaxed? And perhaps breathing into the hips, the buttocks, the thighs. With each exhalation, there's a letting go and a softness. Last breath on this side. Pulling the belly button towards you, strong middle. As you inhale, return the knees and the head back to the center. As you exhale, turn to the other side. Taking your time to arrive in your lying twist. Adjusting the pose in such a way that you can let go of the body. Once again, scanning the body, noticing any tightness. What about the jaws, the tongue, the forehead? What about the shoulders? The buttocks, the hips, the thighs. With each exhalation, a complete letting go. It's not a particular shape you need to take. You're just melting into your mat. And with every breath, you're just moving to a simple being. There's no doing. There's no proving anything. There's no doing anything correctly or incorrectly. There's an arriving in your pose. A simple being, breathing, and enjoying that steady flow of the breath. Last breath on this side. Connecting with your middle, pulling the belly button towards you. Inhale, knees and head back to the center. If you wish, you can hug the knees in. So hugging the knees in and perhaps once again rocking gently from side to side, being very kind to your lower back, massaging it, sending some loving thoughts towards the lower back. And turn towards the right hand side. Using your hands, come up your own time, taking your time. Then come to lie on the front of your, come to sit first, sorry. Let's do a couple of forward bends here. So let's do a gentle forward bend, placing the left sole of the foot to the inside of your right thigh. Now if your knee's hovering here, once again feel free to support hovering knees, yeah? If you're holding that knee here the entire time, you're really building up a lot of tension here. So feel free to use any props should you need to, okay? Okay, so as for the forward bend, the movement is coming from the hip joint. So try and really create space here, like a hinge will be moving from the hip forwards. Inhaling here, you can lift your arms up, creating space in the hip joint, and exhaling with a straight back, leading with your breastbone. So wherever you come to, you can place your hands on your knees, on your shins. So it's not all about reaching the toes, okay? You just wish to introduce length with each inhalation and exhale as you melt forward and down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, perhaps there's a little more melting forwards and down. So take a few breaths to sort of arrive in your forward bend, the half forward bend. And once you've arrived in your pose, you can relax the head a little bit. Let the shoulders become a little soft. And bend your arms so you're not holding any tension in your arms or your shoulders. Melting into the forward bend. Once again, the emphasis on the exhalation. Once again, use that exhalation to let go. One last breath here on this side. Inhale. Sit back up again. And exhale, take the arms back down. Okay, so we'll change sides. Guide that knee upwards and then let the heel slide out. Bending the right knee, placing the right sole of the foot the inside of the left thigh, so preparing for the other side. Once again, do use a cushion to support that knee. And once again, that movement's coming from the hip joint. So inhaling, taking the arms up, creating space, and exhaling, leading with the breastbone, gently, gently forwards movement as you then place your hands on your knees or your shins. The arms are bent. There's no holding on to to anything in the shoulders. There's no wanting to reach anything. You're just melting forwards with each exhalation. And with each inhalation, there's perhaps a little more space in the hip joint, a little bit of length in the spine as you actively move into that forward bend. And once you feel that you've arrived in your pose, you can let that head drop a little. Let the shoulders and the neck become soft. There's a melting into the pose. You can also breathe towards your hamstrings, muscles on the back of the leg. Perhaps you can feel those now, that stretch, moving gently down the upper body, breathing towards the back of the legs. Exhaling softness. Exhaling, let go. One last breath on this side. Inhaling up and exhale down. You can guide that knee back to the center. Exhale, let that leg slide out again. Brief counter pose if you wish, placing the feet on the mat. Inhale, lift those hips up. You can keep the chin on the chest if that's more comfortable. If your neck is all right, you can also let the head gently drop back. You decide. And keep breathing here. 3 deep breaths. Feel your strength here. Pushing the hips all the way up. Final breath. And then exhaling down. And then come to lie on the abdomen. You can make a pillow with your hands. Relaxing for a moment on the abdomen. Next thing we'll be doing is working a little bit with those back muscles. So backward bends. A couple of Cobra variations. So place your forehead on the mat, closing your feet, bringing the heels together, top of the feet on the mat. You can interlock your fingers behind your head. Now connect with the top of your feet. Those are gently pushed into the mat. And your pubic bone is also gently pushing into the mat. Your buttocks fairly soft. Pubic bone on the mat. Inhale, you're going to lift the head and the upper body up, taking the elbows wide. Keep on breathing here. Pubic bone in the mat, top of the feet in the mat. As you breathe and you lift the head and upper body as well as the arms up. So by using the arms here, we've got some extra weight. The back muscles are working extra hard. Keep on breathing towards the back muscles. With each and every breath, you're nourishing those muscles. One last breath here. And exhale, release. Pillow with your hands, let go. Preparing for Cobra. So once again, closing the ankle joints, top of the feet on the mat. This time, the hands underneath the shoulders and the elbows neatly tucked in, forehead on the mat. Connecting with the top of your feet and the pubic bone into the mat. Inhaling as you lift head and upper body up. And you can now lift your hands off the mat just to check that you're working with your back muscles. Yeah. And then placing those hands down on the mat, elbows neatly tucked into the body. Breathing once again towards the back muscles. Very gentle Cobra. So here we want to use our back muscles rather than simply push into the hands. Breathe towards the back muscles. 3 more deep breaths here. Nourishing those back muscles. Final breath. And exhaling down. Be aware of your back muscles. They're having a nice little workout here. So you're strengthening those. Let's do one final backward bend from here. So once again, closing the ankles, forehead on the mat. And this time you're placing the arms alongside the body. So stretching them out alongside the body. Palms facing down. And with your next inhalation, you're going to lift everything off the mat. Your feet, your legs, your arms, your head, your upper body. So only the belly button is on the mat. Keep on breathing here. You can turn the thumbs up or just play a little bit with the position of your hands and your arms so that you're introducing an opening in the chest. Once again, you're breathing towards the back muscles. Keep on breathing towards the back muscles here. Three last breaths here towards the back muscles. Feel your strength here. Lifting everything up, 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 and exhaling down. Relax, pillow with your hands. Very well done. Just watch that breath, how it is finding its natural and steady flow. can then place your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up to come to onto all fours. Now, if this is uncomfortable, feel free to place a folded blanket underneath your knees. So make sure that this is a comfortable position. If the wrists are hurting, you can place the hands a little bit forward, so you're taking some weight off, so they're not directly underneath your shoulders. We'll just do a couple more dynamic cow and cat stretches from here. So exhaling round back, inhaling, lifting the head up, sending the tailbone up. Exhaling round back in your own rhythm. And really be aware of that spine. It's like a rippling or wave which is moving through the spine. Couple more rounds here. Very smooth, steady movement with the breath. And place your body in a neutral position, pulling the belly button towards you, so strong middle. Inhaling, right arm, left leg, stretching those out, and exhaling, guiding that elbow towards the knee. Inhale, stretching out. Exhaling, round back as you move towards that left knee. Inhale, length. Exhale, elbow, head, forehead, and knee together. Again, in your own rhythm. Couple more rounds here. Final round. Exhale, place your hands, your knee back on the mat. Moving over to the other side, inhaling length, stretching arm and leg to the front to the back. Exhale, round back. Inhale, length. Exhale, bringing elbow, knee, forehead together. Smooth, steady flow. Couple more rounds here. Final round. Inhaling, stretching out. Exhale, release. Hand and knee back down on the mat. Let's introduce a little twist here. Inhaling, taking the right arm up. And exhaling, placing that underneath the left arm, coming into a twist here, lying on your right shoulder. Take a breath here. Inhale, push back up, lifting the right arm all the way up again, once again into that opening and twist to the right hand side. And exhaling down once more. One last time. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Keep on breathing here. Couple more breaths in this position. Inhale, pushing into your left hand, coming up to all fours again. Moving over to the other side. Inhale, left arm up into the twist of the left. Exhale, threading that arm underneath the right arm. Come to lie on your shoulder, turning the head to the right. Keep on breathing here, a couple of breaths. Connecting with your right palm, pushing into the floor. Inhale up to the twist once more. Open yourself and exhale down. 3 breaths here. Final time. Inhale up and exhale down. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, push into your hand, your right hand. Come up to all fours. Tucking the toes under. One final dog for today. So lifting the tailbone all the way up, bringing length into the spine. 3 deep breaths here. Enjoy that lengthened spine. Final breath. Feel your strength here. And exhale. Move towards child pose. So let the knees drop to the floor, forehead on the mat or on a cushion. Once again, support yourself here to come to a comfortable child pose. And here you stay for a few breaths. Guiding the breath towards the back muscles. Here they're having a nice little stretch. So we've already practiced an inversion, forward bend and back bend. So we'll close with a twist. With one of your next inhalations, you can roll up vertebra by vertebra. So connecting with the belly button as you roll up gently. Head is the last thing you're lifting up. And then you can stretch your legs out in front of you. Come to sit on your sit bones, nice and tall. Bend your right knee. Place that right foot on the outside of your left knee. And really use that knee to pull yourself up to create length and space in the spine. Left arm around the right knee. Hug that knee in tightly. Inhaling, right arm up. Exhaling over to the right. Place that right hand behind you. Very gently place that on the mat. And once again, use the breath to kind of guide you into the pose. So a few active breaths into the seated twist. Inhaling, creating length and space in the spine. And exhaling, there's perhaps a hint more twisting without wanting to achieve anything. Gently, lovingly, you're arriving in your seated twist. Be aware of both sitting bones fully connected with the floor. Be aware of the bottom end of your spine. The spine nice and tall and straight. You can take that head into the twist only as far as it's comfortable for you. Here the jaws are soft, the tongue is relaxed, the forehead is smooth. Noticing any part of the body where you can perhaps introduce a little softness, a little more softness. Shoulders and arms are relaxed. Soles of your feet soft. 3 more breaths on this side. Final breath. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, return to the center. Changing sides. Placing the left foot on the outside of the right knee. Once again, use that left knee to really create length in the spine. Hug that knee in, so wrap your right arm around the left knee. Inhale, left arm up. Exhaling over to the left. If you wish, you close your eyes. Inhaling, creating space and length in the spine. Exhale, you melt into that twist. Jaws soft, the tongue relaxed, the forehead smooth. Feel that connection with the floor, both sitting bones firmly connected. Spine a little bit like a spiral staircase. Each vertebra twisting a tiny bit to the left. Neck and shoulders are soft. Be aware the crown of the head is driving upwards towards the light. Three more breaths here. Final breath. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, return to the center. And prepare for the final relaxation, Shavasana. Make sure that you're very comfortable, that you can place your physical body on the mat in a very comfortable way. So any cushions you need, a blanket, do get cozy for our final relaxation in Shavasana. Your heels about mat width apart. The arms a fair bit away from the body, palms facing up. The head in line with your spine. Making any final adjustments now before that physical body is coming to stillness. Couple of deeper breaths into the abdomen, using the exhalation to fully melt into the mat. Be aware of the points of contact of your body with a mat. Breathing into the heels, the lower legs, the upper legs and the buttocks. Noticing which part of your back has now got firm contact with the floor. Feeling those shoulder blades on the mat. Become aware of the back of the hands, lower arms, upper arms. Once again, the shoulder blades and the back of the head. Breathe into those points of contact. Exhaling, there's a letting go. Become aware of the soles of your feet. From there, warmth, perhaps light, a sensation of relaxation is traveling up, filling both feet to the ankle joints. Traveling up further, filling lower legs to the knee joints and the thighs all the way to the hip joints. Both legs now filled with warmth, with light, with a sensation of relaxation. That's now traveling up, filling the lower abdomen up to the belly, filling the chest. The whole torso now filled with warmth, with light, with relaxation. Become aware of your fingertips. Warmth, light, relaxation traveling up, filling both hands to the wrists, lower arms to the elbow joints, upper arms to the shoulder joints, both arms filled with warmth, with light, the sensation of relaxation. That's traveling up shoulders and neck, filling the head all the way to the crown of your head. Be aware of the crown of your head and the soles of your feet as well as the fingertips. The whole body filled with warmth, with light, with a sensation of relaxation. The whole body relaxed. The whole body. As you enjoy the sensation of relaxation for a few moments in silence. repeat an affirmation. My back is healthy and strong. My back is healthy and strong. Become aware of the body lying on the mat, sending your breath towards the back muscles. A couple of deeper breaths now. As you introduce a few small movements, wiggling fingers and toes, arms and legs, perhaps a full body stretch, or perhaps you wish to hug the knees in. And very gently, very mindfully turn to your right hand side. Take a moment here use your hands to come up to a seated position for closing Om. We'll close with Om and the Lokasamasta. If you know the chant, feel free to join in. Om. 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 Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And in deep gratitude to our masters, Om Bolo Sadguru Shivananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Sarva Santana Ki Jai. And thank you so much for practicing today, for sharing your practice. Just a little note to say that Yoga Vidya is still relying on donations. So if you are in a position to donate, it's much, much appreciated. Also do check out the online offers. So lots of it is free, but also there's online seminars. So check out the links in the text box below. Thank you so much. Take care. Om Namah Shivaya.